Hey campuses, well, I don't know about you, but I am so ready and so excited for summer. And one of my favorite things in the summer is Rock This City. And if you were here last year, you know that Fresh Life Kids, for the first time ever, served in Rock This City for the entire month. And we are bringing it back this year better than ever. So hold on to your horses, everybody. June is a 5-week month, and Fresh Life Kids will be participating in a Rock the City event every single weekend of June. This event is something that will take place on the weekend during the worship experience in their small groups, and it's written into the lesson. Most of all of the materials are going to be sent to you in your June supply shipment. There's only really a few things that you guys have to put together, and I truly believe that it's going to be so much simpler and more streamlined than it was last year. And with all that being said, I wanted to let you guys know what is coming, what's going to be expected of you, so that you have time to plan and time to spearhead, just casting vision, getting excited, making sure that your Fresh Life Kids team is ready to rumble. So, week 1 of the month is usually the first weekend. We just want to send home information to families, letting them know what's coming. So there won't be an event that weekend, but they're going to have a letter going home. And this year, we spiced it up. Instead of just sending home a letter, the kids are going to be receiving their Secret Service orders. So every kid will receive a manila envelope that has a label on it that says Secret Service, Mission, Rock This City, and then it has a little Rock the City emblem and a spot for agent and then the name. So your small group leaders are going to be writing in each kid's name and passing that out to their parents as they leave. And inside that manila envelope, you will find a postcard to the families that is outlining the entire month, what the kids are doing each weekend. And then there is a mission tracker, which has just ideas and ways for the families to serve together throughout the month of June outside of these weekend service projects. And there's also a few spots for them to write in their own service project ideas. And then there is a sheet of stickers so that they can mark off each activity that they partake in. So that is going to be week 1. We're hoping that that's going to be something that's mentioned in the announcements that first weekend. And then weekend 2 is the Power of Joy. So that's going to be June 8th through the 9th. And the kids that weekend are learning all about joy. And their mission that weekend is going to be making paper flowers and paper airplanes for your local senior citizen center. So Sam Centeno sent out a to-do list to you guys, and one of the things that she asked was that you would let me know which senior citizen home you guys are going to be sending these items to. And so that will be your partner for this event. And I'm sending you guys some supplies for the paper flowers, but also this is a great opportunity for you to use up any extra craft supplies that there might be at your campus. There's really no rhyme or reason for how to make these. The kids can get as creative as they want. They could literally draw a flower on a piece of paper and cut it out. They could make a flower with pipe cleaners. They can do whatever they want. Just let their little hearts be creative. And then for the older boys who might not be as interested in making flowers, they can make some paper airplanes. And I'm going to be sending in your shipment supply a little tutorial on a couple different styles of how to make paper airplanes. And so you can gather all those flowers and those paper airplanes together and deliver those to the senior citizens home. And I just ask that you write a quick note that you throw in. It could literally just be, hey, here's a little joy from Fresh Life Kids, or whatever it is, just something to kind of explain what they're receiving and to extend a personal touch. So that is week 1. Not a ton that's required from you prep-wise or anything of that nature. Week 2 is the power, just kidding, week 2, June 15th through the 16th, is Peacekeepers. Kids are learning about peace and the power of peace when we have Jesus in our lives, and so they are going to be making cards for local servicemen and women, so firefighters, police officers. Creative is designing kind of like a generic thank you card that the kids can color, and that is more specifically for like first look kids who can't write, and it'll have a spot for you to write in the child's name and their age. Just use first names, don't use first and last, and that way when they're reading the notes, it's like, oh, a little 4-year-old colored this. And you guys can use those generic cards that are made by Creative in 252 if you'd like, but they're mainly for First Look 252. Most of those kids can write on their own. I will be printing those and sending them to you in your supplies, but you will also have that PDF if you want to print more and do more cards. So once those are done, the only thing that's required is making sure that those get delivered to the police station and the fire station, so not too much needed for that one. Week 3 is Tug of War. That's June 22nd through the 23rd. So that is the week of Rock This City for us as a church, and our kids are learning about patience that week, and they are going to be making dog toys out of recycled Rock This City shirts, and those are going to be donated to the local animal shelter for pups who are patiently waiting their forever homes. So you guys are going to be able to take all of those all those Rock the City shirts from years gone by, and I know that there was a order mishap last year, so you guys have lots of extra Rock the City shirts. You're going to be able to take those and recycle them for these little dog toys. So this one's going to require a little bit of prep, but you guys have a couple weeks advance. So pull out those shirts, get those out to some team members, and have them start cutting them up. You need like 1 inch wide strips. 1 inch wide strips. And I would just get together and look at how many kids you have on a weekend and say, like, hey, we've got 20 kids. Let's plan on making 40 dog toys, 30 dog toys, whatever you want it to be. And these dog toys are super simple. They're like knotting or braiding. It's pretty dang easy. That might be a little bit more challenging for the First Look kids. And so the First Look kids, I'm sending you guys blank little tags that the kids can color, and then we'll just attach one of those tags to each one of the dog toys. And so some of your First Look kids, like 5 Kinder, they might be able to tie knots or braid, but if they can't do that, that's totally fine. They can color a little tag. And so just as a team, decide how many dog toys you want to make, and then that can determine how many shirts you need to cut up. It takes 2 to 3 strips for each dog toy, and I will have instructions on how to make those dog toys written into the lesson. And I will be sending you guys which animal shelter to deliver those to. I'm still making phone calls and nailing down who is a best fit for us at every location. And so just be on the lookout. Know that that'll be coming, letting you know who you need to deliver those to. Week 5, June 29th through the 30th is Kindness Like Confetti. The kids are learning about kindness and their mission. We're going to be partnering with Fresh Life groups in a mission to spread kindness like confetti in our community. So groups are going to be gathering and donating items for summer hygiene kits, and the kids will be assembling and praying over these kits that will then be donated to a local homeless shelter in your community. And so in that to-do list that Sam Centeno sent out, I believe she asked you guys to pick a homeless shelter and to let me know. So that would be the homeless shelter that you are donating these to. In this email, you will see that I have attached a document letting you know what the minimum amount of hygiene kits is for each campus. So this minimum is saying, this is how many you need to make. If you want, you can make more, and that is incredible, and we would love that. But at bare minimum, that is the amount that you need to make. So campuses, you have 5-ish weeks until this is happening. Please, campus leadership, reach out to Fresh Life groups. We want this to be a one-on-one thing, not a mass email that goes out. Like, directly call a couple of Fresh Life groups and say, hey, would you be willing to, as a group, sponsor and donate for 4 of the kits or 5 of the kits, whatever that number looks like for you, and make sure that you have people signed up and set to donate those items. And we're asking that they turn those items in by June 22nd, 23rd. So the weekend before we're going to assemble these kits. And that way you as a campus know that you have all the materials that you need. And also in that email, you will see what are the items that go in each thing. It's like sunglasses, sunscreen, chapstick, reusable water bottle, toothpaste, toothbrush, and then Ziploc bags. I think that's everything. I might have missed something. But those are the items that would be going into those hygiene kits. And at every campus, how you assemble those hygiene kits are going to look different. That's up to the Fresh Life Kids coordinator to figure out how you guys want to do that. And I wrote that into the lesson. For some of you, it might be that the 252 kids assemble them and First Look prays over them with 252. Or maybe each room assembles their own and prays over them. Or if you all come together and do it, just whatever's going to work best for you guys. And then lastly, be on the lookout for stories. We're always on the lookout. Last year, we had some really incredible stories come out of Rock the City Fresh Life Kids Edition. And so just have ears to hear and to be looking for these stories, whether it's something that the kids are saying or that you're hearing from these partners that we are giving supplies to or that we're serving, or even if it's just from team members. We want to be on the lookout for stories and hearing the impact that these kids are making as they rise up as a youth-led movement and serve and rock the city. So that is everything. I will say my goal is to be able to assemble those manila envelopes for you guys and have everything already in them, but Creative is designing a lot of it, and so I'm having to wait until they have everything done. And so there is a chance that as a campus you guys will need to assemble those, but they should be pretty quick and easy. Like I said, fingers crossed I'll be able to assemble them for you guys, but just in case I can't, wanted to give you a heads up. I believe that that's everything. I'll try to make sure this is all reiterated in the email. And as always, if you have any questions, please don't ever hesitate to ask. I'm here to help. I want to help. So, Grace, Fresh Life Kids, 2019 Rock the City. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped, and I hope you guys are too. See ya!